E aí, galerinha do YouTube, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui quem fala é o Mesquita Gameplay. Pessoal, tô trazendo para vocês a segunda parte, na verdade, parte 2 do Red Dead, né, galera? Para quem não sabe, eu estou iniciando um novo seriado, né, do Red Dead. Obviamente, jogando um pouco mais com experiência, pode ocorrer que eu morra algumas vezes, né? Ou já ocorreu de eu acabar matando o cavalo bem no começo do jogo, né? Mas vamos que vamos. Galera, eu vou deixar o link do vídeo parte um, tá? Na descrição. E pô, o novo pessoal, eu já peço que deixe seu like, se inscreva no canal, ative o sininho e compartilhe com os amigos, pessoal. Então, bora lá. Para quem assistiu o vídeo parte um, vai perceber que o início desse vídeo está um pouco antes do final daquele. É porque eu acabei cortando um diálogo, pessoal, então é importante observar tudo, ver tudo a história por completo, né? Então, vamos lá, pessoal.
But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say. But I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubt me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
Pessoal, se ocorreu de ter ficado um pouco mudo o áudio do jogo, peço desculpa porque eu meio que tive um probleminha com o microfone, tá? Então, pelo que a gente já deu pra perceber do Dutch, ele é um cara bem espontâneo e estressado, né? Mas o bichinho é ligeiro, mas também não pode ver um pouco de grana que ele já quer sair surrupiando. Quer meter a mão mesmo sem dó. Vamos ver o que temos por aqui. Quem é você, amigo?
Up here, Mr. Morgan.
É
We're
o
okay.
Pearson. Mr.
We had
Pearson.
a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy,
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
we were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. I ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Então estamos indo caçar, pessoal. Vamos ver o que podemos encontrar. Né? Mas tem que ter bastante carne. Porque no acampamento ali a galerinha já são mais de 10 bocas, né? Então tem que ter uma quantidade boa.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something. Easy. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Tem um ali, pessoal.
Down there. You see him? Are you ready
What?
with that bow?
Uma dica que eu tenho pra vocês
or neck.
é mira
A good, clean
e aperta no analógico R3. Só calma que consome energia, tá?
don't overdo it.
Mas eu acho que aqui não vai funcionar. Ou vai? Não vai.
Good shot. Now let's try for another.
Mas a hora que liberar, vocês utilizam o efeito câmera lenta na hora do tiro. Porque assim ele vai dar uma sequência e quando é flecha ele já dá a sequência e já solta a flecha. Porque é uma só mesmo. Entendeu? Então vai um tiro certeiro. É que agora ainda não tá liberado pra mim esse efeito, mas
Well done.
a gente consegue caçar mesmo assim. Quase morrendo, mas consegue.
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other. You sure your hand's okay? It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one. I'm gonna get this packed on my horse.
Vem aqui, cavalinho. Minha faca tá.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then, let's head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well
Eu
back.
acho que deu
Spring
ruim.
storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Deixar embora, né, pessoal? Já tem muita carne. Tô a fim de morrer, não.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Não que o urso iria me matar mesmo realmente, né? Mas talvez eu poderia ter matado ele também. Mas nessa etapa aqui é comum, ele foge mesmo.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Ah, sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved
Pessoal,
on by
desculpa aí,
now.
é que eu
You want me to
tô
move on?
No.
com o nariz um
not at
pouco
all.
ruim.
Just know you could run it
Então,
alone,
perdão,
no
tá?
problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This
Esse é
suits
meu
me.
segundo vídeo,
Sure,
pessoal.
I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch.
Deixem nos comentários os jogos que vocês gostariam que eu gravasse pra vocês.
Dutch is certainly different.
Tá? E
Treats me fair.
o que eu posso estar melhorando.
And for a fellow with a black
Bom,
father and
galera.
an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you running?
20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years.
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Pessoal, imagina como que devia ser galopar
I'm gonna hitch him over here.
no frio. Só de sair pra andar no frio já é ruim. Agora imagina galopando. Coitado do cavalo também. Tem que amarrar o cavalinho aqui.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Vocês podem reparar que adquiriu uma nova habilidade com o cavalo, né?
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys.
You earned it. Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Vamos esfolar o veado. Dá uma esfoladinha.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Será que é fácil assim esfolar um animal? Nessa simplicidade mesmo? Será? Bom, vamos ver o que dá pra estar fazendo aqui. O que dá pra fazer na casa dele. Nossa, galera, tá menos 5 graus. E esses dois tá batendo um papinho aqui ainda.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs a friend.
Of course. And is it safe down there?
Just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right.
Bom, a gaveta não precisa de comida, né? Então, vamos pegar. Pessoal, essa foi a segunda parte, tá? Eu vou gravar um episódio por cada missão, porque tem missão que são longas. E então é capaz de acabar durando mais de 1 hora. E o YouTube, por enquanto, só me permite postar vídeo até 1 hora. Tá? Então eu vou fazer por missão mesmo, por enquanto. Né? Não sei se dá pra me sentar o sarrafo na orelha desse malandro aqui, mas... beleza. É da hora os equipamentos, né, pessoal? Mostra bem como era na época. Esse daqui, se eu não me engano, é um amolador de faca, né? Ele tem o equipamento ali no... uma corda aqui. Ela é presa bem numa parte ali da roda. E tem uma tábua presa ali embaixo, que aí você vai pisando em cima, vai girando a pedra, que aí vai amolando a faca. Olha a morsa na época como que era. Não muda muito de hoje não. Serrote. Pessoal, bem bacana. Você vê, para vocês verem como dá para construir uma casa. Você só tem que entender um pouquinho de edificação, né? Mas é isso aí, pessoal. Vou ficando por aqui. Deixe seu like, se inscreva e compartilhe.